So today's video is on the causes of imperialism. It's a brief introduction. I know we've talked a little bit about it in class already, and we continue to do so. So your left side for today will be a graphic organizer. You're going to take notes on the social, economic, and political causes of imperialism. All right, social, economic, and political. So what is imperialism? Looks like it's cut off here, but it's the seizure of a weaker country or territory by a stronger one. You can also define it as a policy of conquering and ruling land. So first, let's talk about some social causes. Just like conquistadors conquered the Americas, or priests accompanied explorers in the New World, missionaries wanted to spread Christianity, more so Protestantism than Catholicism in this case. Nationalism was another social cause, the idea of pride, that you want to do this for your country. You probably saw a little bit of this when we read Shooting an Elephant by George Orwell in class, right? This idea to make it powerful. The White Man's Burden is actually a poem, which we'll be reading and discussing shortly, but the idea of racism, that this sense of superiority of some people over others, or that it was their duty to help them, which seems contradictory, but that would also be a social cause, which is something we'll go further in detail with some political cartoons. Now, political causes. Just like nationalism is a social cause, it's also a political cause, because acquiring colonies was a source of power. And the idea, like if you look at Africa here, each country is coded differently by who is imperializing it. You see how they sort of wanted to spread their color, if you will, as much as possible. It was also a source of troops, because the people from your colonies could then fight for you, right? France wanted the people from their colony of Algiers to fight for France, even outside of Algiers. So this was all about European dominance. There were still others imperializing, the US, Japan, but this was mostly a European event. We have economic causes, right? We just learned about the Industrial Revolution and how this feeds into this, the need to acquire raw materials. Also labor, right? You may not have any more surplus labor in your country because you're industrializing so much. You need more laborers, so you could get them from people in your colonies. Also, they became new markets. These are people you can now sell your goods to and make money off of. Britain really saw that is important, and we'll talk about that as well. Economic causes is also related here, right? So you see how these intertwine a lot. So I'm not going to add extra stuff because we're going to bring this back in class, but today's password is see if you can see the song that Colton is dancing to, or the movie. It's the same name. Oh, the audio doesn't work, so this is an epic fail. But it's Singing in the Rain. There you go. So, causes of imperialism, we'll talk about it at length. If you have questions, let me know. See you next class.